been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know that I can pace it. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Carson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Carson.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
They take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And right away, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. On 3rd down, Jackson. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Cowboys nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. From his linebacker's spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to take off with it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to face a third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't. Mike 51. Mike 51. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Following the interception, Cousins. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw again, Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Jackson on third down. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now let's face it,
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To try again after the sack, Cousins into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
They'll run with Lindsey. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
A terrible spot for a holding call as he'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Pittsburgh.
So they need to determine if that knee was down before the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long.
Get him! Get him! Get him! 13. 56, right there, 56. You're not ready. You're not ready. Sit up!
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Carson on the carry.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Well, throw on a quick slant, going to be complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Michael Thomas.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Looking long for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field.
1st and goal.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 51 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. These 2 teams all tied after 1. And got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. To throw is Cousins. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And the Cowboys have recovered. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And 4 at the 26-yard line.
56 Mike. Report. Heavy on the edges. Mike 56. Mike 56. It's a party now.
Jackson from the shotgun. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
On the tackle.
Tackle that time by Ronnie Harrison.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson dancing to his left. And his pass incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got his man, it's Williams. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. Well, that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more? Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Lamar Jackson.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16.
Yo. Right there. 56. Watch the pass. Mike 56.
From the gun, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Chris Carson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
58, boys. 58. Come on. Here we go, team. Here I come.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
1st down, Steelers.
Cousins on 1st down. That's complete into the hands of Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Pass. Complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I'm going to run
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. This is a 26-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Offensively, pretty good execution. Long drive, chews up the remainder of the first half clock, and they finish it off with 3 points.
And what's the best byproduct of the whole thing besides the fact that they got points on the board? They didn't leave the other team any time to mount a drive themselves.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Kirk Cousins sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Pittsburgh.
And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And this will stay a one-score game as the lead will hold at 6. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. Final play of the half, Cousins. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. You don't want to know. Get it. Pick up the ball. Mike, 55. Mike, 55.
From the gun, Jackson. And he finds Howard complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Barney, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
On the delay, here's Carson.
Carson,
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard. If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Well, he's going to go for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the 1st down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins.
Oh my God, my fumble.
He's going to take off with it.
Kirk Cousins can dance. Kirk Cousins can dance.
11 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
Steelers first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the
All right, Kirk, let's keep it going, buddy.
Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, baby, hike.
Cousins.
Okay, leave him wide open, thanks. Oh, thanks, Kirk. Fuck you.
This one's incomplete.
Oh my God, he's so
They
bad.
get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Kirk Cousins is ass.
Now Cousins. Flush to his right.
Alright, Philip Rivers coming in for this play. I just can't take
He
this
was
guy.
trying to get it to Zay Jones.
Nah, just kidding. I'll give him a
And it's
play.
3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. They certainly did a nice job improvising
Might not
there,
work.
extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Come on, Chris.
Dumps this
Let's
one off to Chris
go.
Carson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. They'll run on first down.
Sorry, that's fine.
Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Good on the stop.
And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Oh, boy.
Use timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 11 on
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second down.
Pass interference, I'll take it though.
The right spot to throw the ball there.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage.
All right,
nice gain there.
Zach Ertz time or Michael Thomas time.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cousins.
Oh my. Are you kidding me? That's not intentional grounding.
Flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing
Oh,
call.
the roughing.
Boy, tight game like this, fourth quarter.
That's hilarious.
No.
Yeah,
Alright, Chris says it's a glitch, that roughing call, so I'll knee the ball. Make it second and goal from the 3.
Control them best could ultimately win it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal.
I'm just going to take a delay game. There we go, that's false start.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. So from the 2, now they move back to the 7-yard line. First and goal. Now it's Carson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them.
I need a touchdown.
A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
Second down and goal. Cousins.
Are you kidding me?
Look at this. They get the turnover.
Oh
they
my
need it.
God.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter.
That was a hell of a
Turning
catch.
it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead,
Now I got Lamar Jackson gonna scramble all over me.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Flushed out right. He'll air
Pick this.
deep for Anderson.
Oh,
And
good
nearly
D.
another interception. They've been around the
Shut
ball
up,
all
Mark.
game.
Shut up, Liam. Shut up, Nick. Shut up, Liam. I'm gonna win.
Afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end
I'm
zone
D'ing up.
over the top.
Amar's gonna turn it over.
After
Call
the
it.
incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Jackson.
This
Steps away
motherfucker.
to his left.
Oh, he hits his 3rd pick of the game for DJ Moore. Get in the end zone.
Picked off by
He's 2
Kenny
pick
Moore.
sixes.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you
I
get
capitalized
outside
on
your
that.
pocket, your
Don't know.
vision actually gets obscured a little bit.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
Oh no, he can't get 2 points here. No. No. Are you kidding me? Phillip Rivers. Oh my god. We're back to 1 possession game.
Believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
I should have just kicked him, idiot. Oh my god.
So they'll get
If he comes back and ties this and puts in overtime, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. That hit the pole.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next
I just gave him a gift, you're right.
And can they regroup? That's the question.
Sorry, he's gonna throw it in our pick. He can't go down the field. We're good.
But this is still a one-score game.
Play cover 3, I'm chilling. Oh, we're gonna run.
They'll start on the ground.
Too bad Phil Lindsay sucks. Never mind, he's gonna score a touchdown.
He's at the 40.
My god. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot.
Philip Lindsay with touchdown number 8 on the
I hope he misses extra points so badly.
Are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Lining up for the point after.
Miss it. Miss. Miss. Fuck me, bro. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Okay, Kirk Cousins. This is the last person I want to go win the game. Kirk Cousins. Fucking Mark Sanchez. I'm about to put Phillip Rivers in first drive.
So here comes the kickoff now.
I gotta ride Kirk.
Fourth quarter. And a fair catch signal for.
I'm gonna give Phillip Rivers one place it opens.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Alright, Phillip, let's go. See if we can do anything.
The Steeler
Go,
offense
Rivers.
here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Pittsburgh.
Alright, Phillip, lead us to a touchdown. You the starting job rest of the season. Fuck Kirk Cousins.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all
Yeah,
of
it did.
those. It's been a dandy as we come up on
That was
first
Michael
and 10.
Thomas. Oh.
Working out of the gun, Rivers escaping the pressure right.
Okay, that's fine.
Caught by the
Job
tight end
hurts.
Ertz. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms
Oh
is helpful.
my, I'm
It
being
certainly
idiot
is,
by
because
turning
you
this
gotta get his
over.
attention.
Chris Carson's
Because
gonna be wide
now
open.
you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Hell yeah, MT, let's go. Let's keep your
Michael
win.
Thomas. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. 16 yards. of
Phillip
first
Rivers,
down.
baby.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh.
Now this throw caught left side.
Let's go, Thomas.
And down he goes, taking it inside
Phillip
the 10,
Rivers
just
leading
shy
the
of
team
5
down
of
the
6.
field.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not
I don't
be
like
enough
this
here as they
play.
come up on 1st and goal.
Can I get Yeah.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carson.
Touchdown. Let's go.
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Carson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Yeah, goddamn it, Chris. Why don't you cover Michael Thomas?
Cowboys 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Mark's pissed at you.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Are you kidding me?
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's plenty of time and 3 timeouts.
On first and 10, it's Jackson.
Picked it. Oh my gosh.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
Oh my god.
Running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsay.
God damn, I have a lot of time.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Your coach is so
Philip Lindsay, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Oh my. Freaking. Oh, shit's kicked that extra point. I'd be winning. Hit by 3.
These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences.
Are you kidding? Okay, completely.
If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call them on the play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Rivers to throw. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz.
Oh my god.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Boy.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football.
Rough out here.
The contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it.
I like to keep the ball like it's off.
And absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. Now Cousins. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Wow.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that
We'll
play,
fucking
they were
get him.
successful.
Blocking the bag.
Returning it, here's Hamler. We'll call punt, a return of just 3.
All right.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the 4th now at SoFi Stadium. The Raiders have widened their lead even further.
3 timeouts, he's so much time.
It would be win number 9 on the season. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's probably a good timeout.
The first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, let's get started.
Throwing now is Jackson.
Good. That's fine. Keep that clock running. Keep it running.
Contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he'll be taken down, but not
holy crap.
Enemy territory. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to
Oh my god, that clock totally ran out. Holy crap.
Jackson to throw.
Wow. All 1 second. Oh my
Second
god.
left to go.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Man, up 3.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get this.
Oh my, overtime. All right.
And
Who wins the coin toss?
Football, overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown,
my
it's over.
god,
If
he
they
can go win the
don't, we can
game.
still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
All right, defense, stay on our heads.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. You know, Lamar Jackson last season, the first NFL quarterback with 3,000 or more passing yards and 1,000 or more rushing yards in the same season.
And we see both of those talents on display here today. We just saw another completed pass. And everyone knew coming out of college he could run the ball. But for some reason, we didn't analyze it throwing the way we should have. I think every time he completes a pass, he says to himself, take that, evaluators. You guys really...
Come on, man. Oh, my God. You got fucked
Down
up.
hard yard, but he will have the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on third down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
I'm going to lose because I freaking didn't kick an extra point.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability that Baltimore wide receivers had just over 1,400 receiving yards combined last year. And, Charles, that was the fewest yards by a wide receiver group in the NFL since 2011.
And, partner, I expect that number to go up this year. Last season, Lamar Jackson got very comfortable with his tight end group. In fact, he had one tight end and went to the Pro Bowl. But I think now, because of his ability to run the ball, it'll bring defenders closer to the line of scrimmage, and you'll see more big plays from the wide receivers downfield.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Another run by Lindsey. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
On the carry.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Two minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll hand it off now. Williams trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. Now, partner,